walk with me and take a journey with me while I visited the capital of Ethiopia in Addis Ababa. I arrived and I didn't know where I wanted to go. I met a wonderful man, a taxi driver. And I told him, I said, I don't know where I want to go. Where would you think that I would want to go? Where did he take me? He took me to the Museum of History of Ethiopia. It was an amazing place. I had a wonderful time. Never expected to go, never knew that in this museum were the existing bones of the oldest known human on Earth that was found in Ethiopia. And the things that I saw, the kings that governed Ethiopia and the clothes they wore, the artwork, it was amazing. It was eye-opening to me. And the man that took me there, because he thought that I'd have a smile on my face. And I did. And it never was. I'm more amazed after every turn that I took. And opening my eyes of a different aspect of the world. But afterward, we went next door. And I said, I'm buying you lunch. We're going to eat. And I let him order. I said, what do you think I'd like to eat? He ordered the greatest food. Amazing, amazing bread. That everything was eaten with your hands. They gave me a fork, but I looked around. I wanted to be in Rome and do as the Romans do. The food was incredible. It was so tasty, so wonderful. I tasted I've never tasted before in my life. We left there driving the streets, and he said, where do you want to go now? He said, do you want to go to a market? And we stopped and we looked around, and there was nothing that would really interested me. So I left. The next day, I called him back. Not before, I walked into the lobby of the hotel, and if you did not know that Ethiopia is the birthplace of coffee that originated in Ethiopia. And I was able to enjoy the true taste of coffee, the way it was made by the most wonderful, beautiful woman that took me in. And my taxi driver showed up again that I call my friend. Always will be treasured in my heart. But where did he take me? He took me to one of the oldest churches known in Ethiopia. On top of a mountain. Walked around and saw the most incredible sights that I've ever seen before. Walking through the places and seeing the things that people would worship. But what outside? More coffee. They said, would you like some? Under a tent. I said, of course I do. The little cups. Oh, the taste. But then walking back around after finishing that, looking over the veranda, seeing the activity in the village below, there was some type of activity going on. I didn't know what it was, but I knew everyone was happy, and it was a joyous day. And just to being able to see the sights and scene of this church was truly incredible. I saw the Christianity, the words that were written in the letters of Ethiopian was incredible, beautiful. The countryside was so beautiful, and people were open and amazed to see me there and seeing the smile on my face to be able to see them. Then we saw, he told me this was one of the oldest churches built in the side of a mountainside in rock. And if you look closely, you can see words that were hand-scripted in there 3,000 years before. And I was amazed by that. All of a sudden, a busload of children arrived. They were coming to sing at the church. There was no crowd. There was nobody there. Only us. They did it on their own because that was the day that they came to worship and sing the songs. And I was there to see it and hear it and experience it. And my mind was blown again. The beautiful voices from these children. I can't explain enough to see. We're coming back down off the mountainside, coming back down, seeing the sights, and people were selling wares on the side of the road. And I said, please stop. We visited with them, bought some things that they had handmade and were selling. It just went on and on of mind-blowing sights and sounds. He finally took me back to my hotel, going back through the villages and 30 minutes away from the top of that mountain. But this man made my day, my friend, who I'll care for forever.